Welcome to the Untrapped Podcast, where we're motivated and inspired about success, small business, and personal development. And now, Keith Kalfas.
Hey, I got to impart some knowledge on you right now, some true wisdom, and I want you to listen to every word that I'm going to say because I love you and I care about you, even though that we might not know each other personally. We're on this landscape job right now, 100 degrees outside. If by chance you're in a place in your business, and maybe it's your first year, maybe you've been in 5 years, but maybe you're getting angry and upset because you're not making the money that you want to make on jobs. Maybe you're upset because you're doing all these quotes and it's not working out the way you anticipated. Like, you got a chip on your shoulder and you feel like you deserve more and you feel like you should be earning more money, and you're putting in the work. You're waking up early, you're working all day, you're staying up late, and you're putting in the work. And these customers, you might feel like some of them don't care about you and they're trying to take advantage of you. You might feel like you're underquoting jobs and it keeps happening, and every time you raise the prices, so you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, because every time you raise the prices, you're afraid, or you might actually lose the customers. It's this funny place where you can become upset and feel entitled and start to feel vindictive. I think it's the energies like, this is a bunch of bull crap. I was in this place in 2016 and a lot of 2018. And I started getting a lot of information about sales and selling, and listening to a lot of these kind of gurus online talk about how much money they make and how they're closing these big jobs left and right, and they make these huge profit margins. And I got so upset that I started becoming obsessed with sales. And for a short period of time, I started to look at customers as just like a run-of-the-mill thing and get to the ones that can afford to pay me what I need to make this money, because they don't care about me anyways, and they would throw me under the bus in 2 seconds. So I just need to find the customers that can afford to hire me at the prices I need, so I can get in, smile, get the job done, do the transaction, and get out, right? Now, I always did a good job. I always took care of my customers. I always did what I said I was going to do when I said I was going to do it. And if I was late, I would call. Always did that. We got all the positive 5-star reviews to prove it. But my love and care and carefulness and...
If you are looking for the greatest software ever to run your business on, go to getjobber.com/Keith. You can create proposals, invoices, collect payments, and track your entire business directly on the Jobber smartphone app. If you want to get a totally free trial of Jobber right now, open your browser, type in getjobber.com/Keith, and after the trial, if you decide to sign up with Keith's link, you'll automatically get 20% off your first 6 months. So what are you waiting for? Go to getjobber.com/Keith.
High levels of humility started to go away. I'm sitting down on the grass and I'm putting my camera inside of the well of my tires, so the wind, because it's so windy out here. My humility faded, and no longer was I taking the extra time to be exceptionally gracious and conversative with each customer. Like, I used to sit there and talk to every single customer, like what they call it, a chatty Cathy. One of my employees is like, "You're a chatty Cathy, you talk so much." Because it was costing us from getting to the next job, because I wanted to build a true relationship with every single customer, and it was working against me. So I started to become much more about sales and more transactional, and it worked, right? But then the true heart and spirit of the business went away, because what I love so much is taking care of people. Now it just became transactional for a while. And then the true heart and spirit and soul of the business it shrunk, and I felt empty inside, and I became very depressed, and then I hated my business, because, like, how am I supposed to be nice and care about all these customers that don't care about me? A few of them actually do care about you, but then when you like try to raise the price because you're worthy of making more money, all of a sudden now they fire you? Wait, this person has been your customer for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and now all of a sudden that you raise the price because I mean, they have nice cars, nice houses, they go on vacations, they have grand pianos and pools in the backyard and luxury and vacation homes, and yet you're not allowed to make more money? This is a bunch of bull crap. Oh, but as soon as you go to raise the price, they're not there to support you. You'll jump. So I went through this whole thing where I was like, how is that fair? Where you will run out and be Johnny on the spot for them, but now when you need them and you need to raise the price 10%, they dump you on your head like they never knew you. Know your worth. That was my whole thing for a while, but it came from a spirit of
looking to maximize your production in the field? Ballard Products has over 300 products that can help you get the most out of your efforts every day. Ballard Products. Whether you are looking to get a better cut, keep your gear on your machine, keep your expensive equipment clean and safe, or just get the most out of your machines, Ballard has you covered. Ballard Products. Jump onto our easy-to-use updated website at ballard-inc.com to get your gear ordered today. Keep grinding. Stay safe. And have a great season. Ballard. Make sure to use the code Keith10 to save 10% on our full line of gear. That's Keith10.
Having a chip on my shoulder. So if you're in that place, you're not alone. And I want to just reach out right now, and I want to encourage you and let you know that you are cared for. You are understood. Your customers do love you and they do trust you. Some of them don't care about you, but I bet you a lot more of them care about you more than you know. And if you could learn the skill of just being transparent and negotiating and speaking from your heart and telling them the reasons why, instead of bottling it up, and just be a little vulnerable, and only with customers you with for a while, say, hey, I need to raise the price 10, 15%. I hope you understand, and here's why, right? Or I'm going to grandfather you in, so I'm raising everybody else's prices 20%, but I'm only raising yours 10%. But here's why, because of this, and this. And I hope that you stick with me. I love taking care of your property. You guys are awesome. We've been doing this for a long time. And you'll find out that if you're willing to draw your line in the sand and negotiate and have some courage, because people respect courage, right? And how does the masculine feel love? It's through respect. So you feel loved when you feel respected, right? Even though you're running a service business, you want to feel respected, right? Just as you give much respect, respect is given. So if you learn how to have humility and respect and negotiate with customers and be real and look them in the eyes, you'll find that if you learn how to negotiate from a place of your heart for the right reasons, not out of some being vindictive or being upset or having a chip on your hip, or because you're frickin' entitled and you deserve more because you've worked so hard, you deserve it. That don't work. It's blown up in my face before. So when you learn how to negotiate, it'll work for you on your behalf, and then they'll be like, sure, raise the price. Whatever you need to make, I will pay you. This has happened to me time and time and time again, where I've been able to raise the prices on customers, and they're now, and for a while now, have been paying me what I asked for and what I'm worth, and the ones that don't qualify or we don't fit, we just go our separate ways. But I have seen no loss in the income. The revenue in the income, the job prices are going up.
Jill's office provides friendly, professional receptionists for small business owners just like you. We can help answer your calls, and we can even schedule estimates and jobs for you. Try Jill's office today and get a $25 discount when you say Untrapped. Just go to jillsoffice.com.
But I had to go through that dip and go through trying all the ways that didn't work first. And this is the stuff that the sales books don't tell you. This is the stuff that the gurus, they're not telling you. Is that you have to operate from your heart. So anyways, I wish you all the best of success in your business and your family and your health and your happiness. And I wish most of all that you have the courage to stand up and believe in yourself. And in the morning when you're brushing your teeth, if you brush your teeth in the morning, before you run out the door, you get your cup of coffee or whatever, go look in the mirror real quick and be like, you know what? Remember who I was that on Saturday Night Live? I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. It's but saying good things to yourself and believing in yourself and thinking about all the good things that your track record of showing up on time and doing the jobs right and all these things, like you have all the reason that you need to believe in yourself enough to have a little bit of courage and have the heart to negotiate with these customers as, hey, I got to raise the price 12.5% or whatever that is. It's just like, I'm just trying to say you're worthy, and if the customers don't see it, then they're not worth your time. But you gotta not go silent. Stop keeping your mouth shut and bottling it up. Start having the courage to communicate, because like I said, people appreciate the hustle. They appreciate and they love it. I wondered why I got so many freaking customers when I first started my landscape business, and I was booked out so fast, and I was able to leave my job in 6 weeks and go full time. It wasn't not just because of the hustle. And I was running scared for my life with my hair on fire, and I needed to make money, and I had a new fiance, my wife now. But it was because I had courage, and I was brave, and I wasn't afraid to walk up to customers and pitch my services and talk and market and show up at 9:30 at night to give a quote. People love that when they see somebody else who's brave and has courage, and they just got that vigor and that might. Like you're like a mighty man of valor, and you're just being vulnerable. And even though you're messing up and you're saying stupid things, they can feel your heart and they want to support that. They be like, you know what, I like this guy. This guy's got heart, he's got hustle. I want to support this person because that inspires them. You might be inspiring your customers. Inspire people. Man, I got this friend, Steve DeHaan. I got to interview him on the podcast. This guy is so brave. He's a landscape business owner. He's very successful. And the things he says, he just speaks from his heart. And he might even come across as a little brash at times, but it's only because he's so passionate. All right, I hope that serves you well. I got a free 3. I'm getting in the habit of saying this because I want people to hear this. If you're just new in your landscaping business, or maybe like your first year, you're just getting started, I have a free 3 landscaping series. It's a video series that this could be like a totally free course, that something that you would like could pay for, but it's free. And it's exactly what you need to get started. It's keithkalfas.com/landscaping series. So keithkalfas.com/landscaping series. And it's one word, landscaping series. Or I'll put a link in the description below. Get this free 3 video series now. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video, dog. What's up? My name is Keith Kalfas. I started my landscaping business when I was stuck in a dead-end job and was able to leave my job in only 6 weeks and go full-time in my landscaping business. So, if I did it, you can do it too. Hey, I hope you liked the show. And if you like the Untrapped podcast and you get value from it, can you please take a minute and go over to Spotify and leave it a well-worded positive 5-star review. It helps boost the rankings on Spotify so the show can get to more people. Therefore, these messages can get out to more people and inspire more people so then they can go out and start their small businesses and crush it and get to the next level. It's a huge deal. All right, I'll see you in the next show.